Well, good evening, everyone. What a grey, dismal evening it is, too. So, hopefully, joining our quiz tonight will brighten up your evening a little bit. And well done to Les for spotting that the waiting music has changed from joy to rainbow. That's especially for you, Les. And very nice that Meredith's joined us, especially after she messaged me this afternoon, I'm sure she did, to say that she wouldn't be coming tonight because she double booked herself. Unless I misunderstood the message, but I'm sure that's what she said earlier. I think she just posted the message up. Oh, you're not there really. You look like you're there really because you're typing messages, so you must be there. But anyway, I guess you're not going to be with us all evening. So this evening we've got our usual 3 rounds, but our middle round this evening is courtesy of Michael Gill. We're quite often having guest rounds these weeks, and I know there are a couple of others in production. So our middle round tonight is courtesy of Michael Gill. I hope Michael's with us tonight, because he did remind me a couple of weeks ago that he'd submitted a round. We're going to have Michael's round tonight. So the Gills will do quite well on the middle round if they're joining us. Also, say good evening to those joining on YouTube. I know we've got 7 people currently watching on YouTube. If you want to put comments up on YouTube, you can put comments under the picture on YouTube, and I can now monitor those as well as on Facebook. So you're all very welcome. And we'll do our usual 3 rounds. So let me get organised. Let me get the quiz book out. Let's get open on the right page. So, have you got lots of paper ready? Let's get open on the first page. There we go. So I thought I would pick Michael's here. Well done, Michael. That's good. So you should do quite well on the middle round, Michael, because it is your round. So if you come up with a score of 10 on the middle round, I'll be really, really worried. So thank you for producing that round, and good evening, Malcolm, as well. If anybody else wants to produce a round, it's just got to be 30 questions. Nothing too sort of heavy, like 30 questions on football or anything like that. Something that's a good sort of wide-ranging topic that most people can have a go at. That'll make it nice for everybody to join in. Okay, so if we are ready, I see it's 4 minutes after 1:30, so I think we'll make a start. Our first round tonight is called Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze. It is the summer, believe it or not, although if you looked outside the window tonight, certainly in Wyke Regis where I am, it's wet, it's grey, and it's foggy, and we've had either the boats or Portland Bill blowing the foghorn earlier this evening. But we have had a really hot week, haven't we? So when I picked this, I thought summer breeze would be ideal. So if you haven't joined us before, I asked 30 questions. You write down the answers on your piece of paper at home. I'll ask them a couple of times as we go through, sort of at a slow speed, and then I'll just zip through fast for a third time before I then give the answers out. And you mark your own questions, honestly, of course, and you put up your score in the comments either on Facebook or YouTube, so that we can see how everybody's doing with the scoring, and see who's the clever ones and who's the not so clever ones. Are we ready then? So our first question on Summer Breeze tonight. In which month do the Wimbledon Tennis Championships begin? I should say normally begin, because they haven't begun this year, have they? In which month do the Wimbledon Tennis Championships normally begin? That's our question 1 tonight. Okay, number 2. And if you watched the Parish News programme a few weeks ago, I can't remember how many now, we did talk about this. How many days of rain are said to follow if it rains on St. Swithin's Day? That's our question 2 tonight. How many days of rain are said to follow if it rains on St. Swithin's Day? Number 3. The song Summer Nights comes from which musical? The song Summer Nights comes from which musical? Just check nobody's trying to join the group. No, we're okay. That's good. Just check everyone's okay over on YouTube. No issues on YouTube. Brilliant. Okay, number 4. The summer solstice is celebrated at which ancient site on Salisbury Plain? The summer solstice is celebrated at which ancient site on Salisbury Plain? Number 5. Fruit and what 2 main ingredients of a summer pudding? Fruit and what are the 2 main ingredients of summer pudding? Something we used to have some time ago, although I can't eat fruit these days, unfortunately, but used to enjoy a nice summer pudding. So, fruit and what are the 2 main ingredients of summer pudding? Number 6. Which V is a star sign for summer months? Which V is a star sign for summer months? Number 7. What is the first name of sultry disco diva Ms. Summer? What is the first name of sultry disco diva Ms. Summer? Number 8. Which US state is called the Sunshine State? Which US state is called the Sunshine State? Number 9. Shakespeare wrote the play A Midsummer Night's what? Shakespeare wrote the play A Midsummer Night's what? Number 10. In which month is Midsummer Day in the Northern Hemisphere? In which month is Midsummer Day in the Northern Hemisphere? That's number 10 tonight. Number 11. Which loving 60s band sang about Summer in the City? Which loving 60s band sang about Summer in the City? Number 12. Which Michael led England to their 2005 summer success in the Ashes? Which Michael led England to their 2005 summer success in the Ashes? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully these aren't too difficult for you for our first round tonight. Number 13. In which city were the Summer Olympics of 2000 held? In which city were the Summer Olympics of 2000 held? Number 14. Which Tom starred in the movie Born on the 4th of July? Which Tom starred in the movie Born on the 4th of July? And number 15, talking of the 4th of July, if you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? If you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? Another US state question, slightly different than the last one. Which US state is nicknamed the Sunflower State? Which US state is nicknamed the Sunflower State? Number 17. Which George wrote the song Summertime and the Living is Easy? Which George wrote the song Summertime and the Living is Easy? Number 18. The long hot days between the 3rd of July and the 11th of August are known as what days? The long hot days between the 3rd of July and the 11th of August are known as what days? That's assuming that they are long hot days, of course. Number 19. Eddie Cochran sang There Ain't No Cure for the Summertime what? Eddie Cochran sang There Ain't No Cure for the Summertime what? Number 20. Which L is a star sign for summer? Which L is a star sign for summer? Number 21. Which film and stage musical is about taking a bus to Europe for a vacation? Which film and stage musical is about taking a bus to Europe for a vacation? Number 22. In 2005, which worldwide concerts were held to raise awareness of African poverty? In 2005, which worldwide concerts were held to raise awareness of African poverty? Number 23. Which prince has a summer birthday in June? Which prince has a summer birthday in June? Number 24. What is the least number of days there can be in a calendar month in summer? What is the least number of days there can be in a calendar month in summer? Number 25. Which Mungo sang the feel-good chart topper in the summertime? Which Mungo sang the feel-good chart topper in the summertime? Number 26. St. Swithin's Day again. St. Swithin's Day is the 15th of which month? St. Swithin's Day is the 15th of which month? Number 27. In which month would you go to watch Trooping the Colour? In which month would you go to watch Trooping the Colour? In normal times, of course. It was a little bit different this year, you might remember. Number 28. Which Irish family group had a 2004 hit with Summer Sunshine? Which Irish family group had a 2004 hit with Summer Sunshine? Number 29. Which Aussie bowler took his 600th Test wicket in 2005 in England? Goodness, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Which Aussie bowler, well, it's not difficult if you're into Aussie cricket, I suppose. Which Aussie bowler took his 600th Test wicket in 2005 in England? And the last question in round one, and don't forget I shall whiz through these one more time if you've joined us since we started this round or you've missed any questions. Last question for the first time through. In which month is Independence Day celebrated in America? In which month is Independence Day celebrated in America? So that's the first read through of our first round of questions. As I've been doing in the last couple of months, I will whip through those quickly again. So just look down through your answers, see if you've got any gaps, and watch out for that question as we go through again. And if you're not too sure of any questions, now's your opportunity just to listen to the question again and maybe review your answer. So here we go. Number 1, in which month do the Wimbledon Tennis Championships normally begin? Number 2, how many days of rain are there said to follow if it rains on St. Swithin's Day? Number 3, the song Summer Nights comes from which musical? Number 4, the summer solstice is celebrated at which ancient site on Salisbury Plain? Number 5, fruit and what are the 2 main ingredients of a summer pudding? Number 6, which V is a star sign for summer months? Number 7, what is the first name of sultry disco diva Ms. Summer? Number 8, which US state is called the Sunshine State? Number 9, Shakespeare wrote a play, A Midsummer Night's What? Number 10, in which month is Midsummer Day in the Northern Hemisphere? Number 11, which loving 60s band sang about Summer in the City? Number 12, which Michael led England to their 2005 summer success in the Ashes? Number 13, in which city were the Summer Olympics of 2000 held? Number 14, which Tom starred in the movie Born on the 4th of July? Number 15, if you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? Number 16, which US state is nicknamed the Sunflower State? Number 17, which George wrote the song Summertime and the Living is Easy? Number 18, the long hot days between the 3rd of July and the 11th of August are known as what days? Number 19, Eddie Cochran sang There Ain't No Cure for the Summertime what? Number 20, which L is the star sign for summer? Number 21, which film and stage musical is about taking a bus to Europe for a vacation? Which film and stage musical is about taking a bus to Europe for a vacation? Number 22, in 2005, which worldwide concerts were held to raise awareness of African poverty? Number 23, which prince has a summer birthday in June? Number 24, what is the least number of days there can be in a calendar month in summer? Number 25, which Mungo sang the feel-good chart topper in the summertime? 26, St. Swithin's Day is on the 15th of which month? 27, in which month would you normally go to watch Trooping the Colour? 28, which Irish family group had a 2004 hit with Summer Sunshine? 29, which Aussie bowler took his 600th test wicket in 2005 in England? And number 30, in which month is Independence Day celebrated in America? So that's our first round, read through for the last time. We will now look at the answers. What have I done with the answer sheet? Ah, here we go. Here we go. So that's got to be the answers. Okay, so here we go with our answers to our first round. Marking your own sheet honestly. In which month do the Wimbledon Tennis Championships normally start? It's June. Number 1, June. Number 2, how many days of rain are there said to follow if it rains on St. Swithin's Day? Number 2 is 40. 40. Number 3, the song Summer Nights comes from which musical? It is from Grease. Grease. Number 3. Number 4, the summer solstice is celebrated at which ancient site on Salisbury Plain? I'm sure you all know that. Of course, it is Stonehenge. Number 5, fruit and what are the two main ingredients of a summer pudding? The answer to number 5 is bread. Bread. Number 6, which V is the star sign for summer months? Virgo. Number 6, Virgo. Number 7, what is the first name of sultry disco diva Ms. Summer? It is Donna. Donna Summer. Number 8, which US state is called the Sunshine State? It is Florida. Number 8, Florida. Number 9, Shakespeare wrote the play A Midsummer Night's what? Midsummer Night's Dream, of course. Dream is number 9. Number 10, in which month is Midsummer Day in the Northern Hemisphere? Number 10 is June. June. Number 11, which loving 60s band sang about summer in the city? And it's called Lovin' Spoonful. I knew the song Summer in the City. I did not know it was sung by Lovin' Spoonful. Number 12, which Michael led England to their 2005 summer success in the Ashes? It was Michael Vaughan. Michael Vaughan. Number 13, in which city were the Summer Olympics of 2000 held? They were in Sydney, Australia. Number 14, which Tom starred in the movie Born on the 4th of July? It was Tom Cruise. Number 14. Number 15, if you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? It would be Cancer. Cancer. Number 15. Number 16, which US state is nicknamed the Sunflower State? The Sunflower State. It's Kansas. Kansas. Number 17, which George wrote the song Summertime and the Living is Easy? It was George Gershwin. Remember that song, I'm sure. George Gershwin. Number 18, the long hot days between the 3rd of July and the 11th of August are known as what days? I didn't know this one. They are known as the Dog Days. D-O-G, Dog Days. I've learnt something tonight. Didn't know that. Number 19, Eddie Cochran sang There Ain't No Cure for the Summertime. What? Of course it was the Summertime Blues. Number 20, which L is the star sign for summer? It is Leo. A very good star sign is Leo. Number 21, which film and stage musical is about taking a bus to Europe for a vacation? Sung. We're all going on a summer holiday. It is Summer Holiday. Number 22. In 2005, which worldwide concerts were held to raise awareness of African poverty? It was Live. It says Live 8 here. I think it was Live Aid. Actually, it says Live 8 in my book. So I think that's wrong. Unless they weren't actually called Live Aid. They were called Live 8. The book is often wrong, as we found out. Number 23. Which prince has a summer birthday in June? It is Prince William. Prince William. What is the least number of days? 24 this is. What is the least number of days there can be in a calendar month in summer? The answer is 30. Number 25. Which Mungo sang the feel-good chart topper in the summertime? It was Mungo Jerry. Mungo Jerry. Number 26, St. Swithin's Day is on the 15th of which month? It's the 15th of July. So it's July. Number 27, in which month would you go to watch, or normally watch, Trooping the Colour? It was Live 8. Oh, right, it was Live 8. Okay. I thought it was Live 8. So the book is right. The quizmaster is wrong. That's good for a change. Okay, number 8. Which Irish family group had a 2004 hit with Summer Sunshine? It is The Cause. The Cause. Very well-known Irish group, The Cause. Number 29. Which Aussie bowler took his 600th test wicket in 2005 in England? It was Shane Warne, number 29. And the last question, in which month is Independence Day celebrated in America? Of course, it is in July, isn't it? July, number 30. Right, mark your answers, tot up your scores, and let's see how we've all done. How will we do tonight? Who's going to get 30 out of 30 on that one? There will be somebody, I'm sure. See how we've all done. What was the answer to 27? Oh, goodness gracious, I've got to go back, Rivers. Goodness, 27. Did I forget to read it out? There was always a possibility, of course. In which month would you go to watch Troop in the Colour? The number 27 is June. Number 27, June. Did I forget to read that one out? Maybe I zipped through so fast that I missed 27A. It sounds like I did, because loads of people are asking for that. I'm sorry about that. So number 27th is June. And it definitely is Live 8. So thank you for agreeing with the book. I can't remember who that was now. Was it Gillian? I can't remember now. Going back up, who said Live 8? Don't know. No, it was Cassie. Well done, Cassie. It was Live 8. I've never heard of Live 8. I thought it was Live Aid. But there we go. I am corrected. The book is right, which makes a change. We're all doing very well. Anyway, 27. 27. How else we got here? Let's go down the screen. I've gone the wrong way up the screen. 27. 23 for Malcolm. 27 Gillian. 20 for Doug. 27 for Gillian. 25 for Karen. 19 for Les. Angela. 24. Emily and the Rivers. 28. Michael and Claire. 21. Evelyn. 16. Michael. 21. Steph. 24. Gillian. 15. Andrew. 23 on Facebook. Are you on both tonight, Andrew? Because I know last time you were on Facebook and YouTube. Nobody's put a score up in YouTube, but we have 5 lots of people watching. Last week, Andrew was, I think, talking to me on both Facebook and YouTube, just to confuse me. 26 for Cassie, 23 for Yvonne, 21 for John. You're all doing really well. 20 for Lisa. Oh, Evelyn, they haven't got it wrong, have they? I think it starts sometimes the first week of July. I know when we used to have our church fete, which was always the first Saturday in July, that it was always the last day of Wimbledon, or the Saturday and Sunday was the last day, and we had the men's and the ladies finals. I'm not a tennis fan, but I used to remember that our rector at the time, Keith Hugo, used to always hare back over to the rectory to get an update on the finals results, and we put it over on the PA. So I think it is the last week of June. I think so. It's the last week of June and the first week of July, or thereabouts. Sue, 19, Denise 18. So not bad scores at all, really. They, not too shabby there, I don't think. I think you all did very well. It was a good mixed round. Oh yeah, Andrew is confusing me again. He's on YouTube and Facebook. I reckon he's got 2 computers there, one that side and one that side, and he's tapping on both just to. It changed about 2 years ago. Well, there you go, Angela. That's a tennis expert telling me. So you might be right then. Oh, Doug's on Facebook and YouTube as well. Goodness. We've got some clever people here. Well, I'm on YouTube and Facebook as well, I suppose. But, yeah, okay. Excellent. I'd be interested to know the feedback on whether the quality of the broadcast is better on YouTube or on Facebook. There you go. A bit of market research there. Is it better to watch on YouTube or Facebook? I know communications back to me is better on Facebook, but maybe the sound and picture is better on YouTube. And thank you, Michael. Obviously another tennis person. They've changed it. So if you did put July in, as our adjudicators have said that Wimbledon has been moved back to July, you can have a point for June or July. Okay, so give yourself another point if you marked yourself wrong, if you put July down, because I'm feeling really generous tonight. I'm feeling that sort of generous sort of person tonight. So we're now going to move on to our second round, and our second round tonight is produced by Michael Gill. So thank you, Michael. Probably aided by Diana as well, I suspect. I don't know, but maybe it's all his own work. But it's all about craft. So as in like boats and that sort of thing. So the general question is, and we're looking for an answer for each one, who is associated with the following craft? Okay, so the main question is, who is associated with the following craft? And I think when I say the first one, you'll get what we're after. So number one, a beautiful pea green boat. Okay, so who is associated with the following craft? A beautiful pea green boat. Okay, do you get the gist of what we're after? Okay, hopefully it's going to be an interesting round, this one. Number two, who's associated with this craft? The black pearl. The black pearl. Now, I certainly expect people in this household to get that one right. Okay, because they should know the answer to that. Number three, who's associated with the following craft? The black pig. The black pig. Now, certainly if you're my age, and that's mid-50s, the black pig will be very, very familiar to you, because I'm the right sort of age for that, for something that was around in my youth. Number four, HMS Endeavour. Who is associated with the following craft? HMS Endeavour. How are you doing? Are you getting the gist of this one? Yeah. Number five, the Golden Hind. The Golden Hind. Now, I think something's happened about the Golden Hind this week, because I remember my good lady saying something to me about that, and we were going to think about covering it for the parish news programme, and I forgot all about it, and it's just reminded me. So the Golden Hind is number five. Goodness. The number six is the Pequod, I think. Pequud. The Pequod. Have I said that right? Don't know. The Pequod, the Pequod. Pequod or Pequod? Number six. Number seven, the Hispaniola. The Hispaniola. Not the Wyke Swimming Club what? Don't know. Is that the Black Pig one, is it? Because isn't that something? Isn't the Wyke Swimming Club called the Black Pig or something like that? Now you say that, you're making me... I think I'm right in saying that, Alistair. I think you told me that the Wyke Swimming Club, those crazy but very fit and healthy people that go swimming all year round when there's snow and ice on the ground, I think they're called the Black Pigs or something like that, aren't they? Number eight. Number eight is the USS Enterprise. The USS Enterprise. Who is associated with that craft? Ah, yeah, I'm right. It is the Black Pigs who go swimming at Smallmouth. I thought it was. Number nine. Number nine is the Argo. The Argo. A-R-G-O. The Argo. Number nine. Number 10 is a sieve. A sieve. So who is associated with the following craft? A sieve. Number 11. Number 11. Who is associated with this craft? The Goblin. The Goblin. I don't know. I didn't know the answer to that one, the Goblin. I must admit, looking at the list. Okay, number 12. Who is associated with this craft? Queen Anne's Revenge. Queen Anne's Revenge. I wonder how you're doing on this round. Some of them were rather easy, weren't they, at the start? But actually, there's a few tricky ones in here. Number 13. I know the answer to number 13. Gypsy Moth 4. Gypsy Moth 4. Who's associated with the following craft? Gypsy Moth 4. Black Pigs Are Us, Dinah. I know you're a Black Pig, Dinah. I've heard. You're one of those very fit people that go swimming all year round, and I take my hat off to you. I think you're very, very brave, and it's really good for you, I know. But I won't be doing it. Okay then, number 14, HMS Bounty. HMS Bounty. Who's associated with the craft? HMS Bounty. That was number 14. Coming up is number 15. Halfway through this round, the African Queen. The African Queen. Okay, number 16, La Nina. La Nina. N-I-N-A. With a little funny thing over the N. La Nina. Number 17, the Flying Dutchman. So who's associated with the craft of the Flying Dutchman? Number 18, the Kon-Tiki. The Kon-Tiki. I knew that one. I took an interest in that one. The Kon-Tiki. The Kon-Tiki. Number 19 then. Number 19. The Nautilus. The Nautilus. Who's associated with that craft? The Nautilus. That's number 19. Number 20. A J-class yacht, Shamrock. Number 20. A J-class yacht, Shamrock. So who's associated with a J-class yacht, Shamrock? Number 21. RNLI lifeboat, Ernest and Mabel. RNLI lifeboat, Ernest and Mabel. Who's associated with that craft? Okay, number 22. Who's associated with the Spray? The Spray. I wonder how you're all doing. This is going to be an interesting one, this one. Number 23. Vostok 1. Who's associated with that craft? Vostok 1. And notice we said craft. Okay, they're not all boats. Craft. Number 24. Suhaili. I think I said that right. S-U-H-A-I-L-I. Suhaili. Suhaili? Suhaili? You say Suhaili, I say Suhaili. Suhaili? Suhaili? Something like that. Yeah. Number 25. The Trinidad. The Trinidad. Number 26. The Swallow. The Swallow. The Swallow. Number 27. HMS Beagle. HMS Beagle. Who is associated with that craft? HMS Beagle. Number 28. Apollo 11. Apollo 11. Another one we covered in the news program a few weeks ago. Apollo 11. Number 29. A long boat. Who's associated with that craft? A long boat. And finally, but not least, HMS Victory. HMS Victory. Okay, I'll whip through those one more time, just so you can just check your answers. There might be a few on this round that you want to check as you go through, I'm sure. So, who are associated with these craft? Number 1 was a beautiful pea green boat. Number 2 was the Black Pearl. Number 3 was the Black Pig. Number 4, HMS Endeavour. Number 5, the Golden Hind. Number 6, the Pequod. I think that's right, P-E-Q-O-D or Pequod. Number 7, the Hispaniola. Number 8, the USS Enterprise. Number 9, the Argo. Number 10, a Sieve. Number 11, the Goblin. Number 12, Queen Anne's Revenge. Number 13, Gypsy Moth 4. Number 14, HMS Bounty. Number 15, the African Queen. Number 16, La Nina. Number 17, the Flying Dutchman. Number 18, the Kon-Tiki. Number 19, the Nautilus. Number 20, a J-class yacht, Shamrock. 21, RNLI lifeboat, Ernest and Mabel. Number 22, the Spray. Number 23, Vostok 1. Number 24, Sue Harley or Sue Haley. Number 25, the Trinidad. Number 26, the Swallow. Number 27, HMS Beagle. Number 28, Apollo 11. Number 29, a longboat. And finally, number 30, HMS Victory. Okay, so let's go through and do the answers. Number 1, a beautiful pea green boat. Well, that was the Owl and the Pussycat. The Owl and the Pussycat. They went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. You remember? Number 2, the Black Pearl. Well, that was Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow. Number 3, the Black Pig. Who got this one then? It's Captain Pugwash. That's it, Captain Pugwash. I'm sure you all remember Captain Pugwash. Number 4, HMS Endeavour was Captain Cook. Captain Cook for number 4. Number 5, the Golden Hind is Sir Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake, number 5. Number 6, the Pequod, or whatever that is, it's Captain Ahab. Captain Ahab. The Hispaniola, number 7, was Jim Hawkins of Treasure Island. Jim Hawkins of Treasure Island. Number 8, the USS Enterprise is Captain James Kirk. Captain James Kirk, Star Trek, of course. Number 9, the Argo. Well, it's Jason, as in Jason and the Argonauts. Or Jason Plus, it says here. So, I mean, that's Jason and his buddies, I reckon. So it's Jason Plus, as in Jason and the Argonauts. Number 10, a Sieve. The answer is the Jumblies. Now, that doesn't mean anything to me. So a sieve is something to do with the Jumblies. Somebody will have to explain that to me. The Jumblies, it sounds like a children's thing, doesn't it? But it doesn't ring a bell with me. Number 11, the Goblin is Nancy Blackett. Nancy Blackett, number 11. Queen Anne's Revenge. I wonder if you got this one. It's Edward Teach. And if you have got another thing, it's Blackbeard. Edward Teach or Blackbeard. Number 13, Gypsy Moth 4 is Sir Francis Chichester. Number 13, Sir Francis Chichester. Number 14, HMS Bounty is Captain Bligh and Fletcher Christian. Captain Bligh and Fletcher Christian. Number 15, the African Queen. That's Humphrey Bogart as Charlie Alnut and Katharine Hepburn as Rose Sayer. So the answer is Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, or Charlie Alnut and Rose Sayer, if you're going on the characters. That's the African Queen. Number 16, La Nina is Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus. The Flying Dutchman, number 17, is Captain Van der Decken. Captain Van der Decken. Number 18, the Kon-Tiki. The Kon-Tiki. That was the Reed-built boat that they built and went long distances under wind and things. It was Tor Heyerdahl. Tor Heyerdahl. That must have been a few years ago now. I remember watching loads of programs about Kon-Tiki on the TV. Number 19, the Nautilus is Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo, number 19. Number 20, a J-class yacht, Shamrock. It's Sir Thomas Lipton. Sir Thomas Lipton. Number 21, the RNLI lifeboat, Ernest and Mabel. The answer written down is, and we'll be a little bit flexible on this, Coxswain Andy Sargent and the Weymouth lifeboat crew. So number 21 is Coxswain Andy Sargent and the Weymouth lifeboat crew. It is obviously the Weymouth lifeboat. It's called the Ernest and Mabel. Number 22, the Spray, is Joshua Slocum. Number 22, Joshua Slocum. Number 23 was Vostok 1, and the answer is Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin. Number 24, the craft was Sir Harley or Sir Haley, and the answer is Sir Robin Knox Johnson. Sir Robin Knox Johnson. Number 25, the craft is the Trinidad, and the answer is Ferdinand Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan. Number 26, another one that doesn't mean anything to me, but somebody's no doubt going to tell me. The craft was the Swallow, and the answer is the Walker Children. The Walker Children. Walker. Somebody explain, please. That means nothing to me. Like the Civ and the Jumblies, the Swallow and the Walker Children doesn't mean anything to me either. Number 27, HMS Beagle, is Captain Robin Fitzroy and Charles Darwin. HMS Beagle, Captain Robert Fitzroy and Charles Darwin. Apollo 11. Apollo 11, we covered this on our Parish News programme the other week. It was Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins, the three astronauts. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. A longboat, 29, a longboat. The answer is a drunken sailor. A drunken sailor. I'm sure that's to do with the song. I'm sure that'll be due to What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor, I'm sure. Early in the Morning. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Can't remember where a longboat fits in, but I'm sure it does. Number 30, HMS Victory. HMS Victory. And the answer is Admiral Lord Nelson and Captain Thomas Hardy. So the last one, Admiral Lord Nelson and Captain Thomas Hardy. How did you do with those? How did you do those? And if anybody could explain those two that I didn't have a clue on. So that was the number 10, a Civ and the Jumblies. And number 26, the Swallow and the Walker Children. I'd be very grateful because I haven't got a clue. How many 30s did we get on that round? I bet we got loads of 30s on that round. I bet Michael got 30. Pop up your answers. Oh, your scores when you got a minute. 13. Sorry, you were 8, so didn't get back into... 18 for 8. Cool, look. It's a tough old round, Michael, you've done there. Look, we're in the mid-scores on this one. So that's tested the brains a little, this one, I think. It's tested the brains a little bit. 18 for Angela. How's everybody else doing? Ah, Swallows and Amazons. Yes, right, okay. Yeah. What about the other one, the Civ and the Jumblies? Emily's 30. Jumblies were in a nonsense perm. They went to say, ah, yes. Yeah. I'm with it now. Thank you all for explaining those two questions. 16 for Karen, 17 for Yvonne. Michael, thank you. Malcolm, thank you for that extra information. Susan, Dick, Titty and Roger. Cassie, 16. Steph, 17. Well, that was a challenging round, Michael. That was. Denise, 12. Goodness. How did Les do? Has Les put his score up yet? I thought this might be a good round for Les. Has he done? How's Les done on this one? Goblin was Jim Brain's book in Arthur Ransom's book. Vikings are also associated with the Vikings. Okay. Has Les put his score? I was going to see how Les did with this one. I thought he might be quite good on this one. No, he hasn't put his score up yet. Malcolm's 16. Just whipping over to YouTube in case anybody's put anything up there. No, nobody's put anything up on YouTube. No, nobody else going to own up to their 6. I thought you'd have done all right with that, Les, because it was a bit sort of boats and. I think I would have got. How many would I have got? Let's see. I would have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'd have got 15. I'd have got 15. Vikings also sailed in longboats. They did. You're absolutely right. Yeah, a longboat. You could say Vikings. Absolutely, Michael. Sorry, I wasn't with you just now, but I've just associated it with the right question. Yeah, so I would have got 15 on that one. I'd have done, well, which is pretty good for me, actually, because normally I get about 5 in any round. We had longboats as Vikings. I didn't know you were a Viking, Malcolm. So everybody now knows that Malcolm's a Viking because he said he had longboats as Vikings. Yeah, we'll give you Vikings. Vikings is good for number 29. 19 including the Vikings. What did the Vikings do for us? Well, I didn't think they'd do a lot for us, really, did they? Not like the Romans. Les has got 7. Well done, Les. That's an extra point. That's good. It was worth going over that one, wasn't it? So our last round tonight, then. Has everybody put their scores up? I think so. Yeah. Let me just check YouTube. Yeah, nothing up on YouTube. Still got 6 people watching on YouTube, but they're not talking to me, other than Andrew. But that's fine. You don't have to talk to me. I don't get offended if you don't talk to me. Angela enjoyed that round. Yeah, it was a good round. It was different, isn't it? It's nice when we have something a bit different. So, you know, if you feel like doing a different round, it can be a picture quiz. We have to be a bit careful if we do music because of copyright and things. But a lot of pictures, particularly if it's art and that sort of thing, or buildings, we can get away with those as long as they aren't, you know, somebody's sort of specific picture they've taken for a thing, if they're in the sort of a public domain. But music we've got to be a bit careful with because we could have some fun with music, but it's a bit difficult when we're actually broadcasting things. But things on paintings, things on buildings is good. A local treasury hunt round where people go out and take photos and we have to recognise where the photos are. Or a round like Michael's done is all good. So anything like that, excellent. There's some giggling going on downstairs. I don't know what's tickled their fancy downstairs. But as everybody's about 20 seconds behind me, it could be something I said 20 seconds or 30 seconds ago. And that reminds me of the old Two Ronnie sketch, wasn't it, where they answered the question after the question before, so they were 1-8. It's a bit like that here. because I say something and I hear giggling downstairs, but it's a question or two out. So I haven't got a clue what they're laughing about. Anyway, we're going to do our round 3 tonight. And our round 3 is our pot luck round. Our pot luck round. Let me check I've got the right page open. Yep, I have. Excellent. So here we go then with round 3 tonight. Our pot luck round. Number 1. The true life exploits of Harold Abrams were told in which movie? The true life exploits of Harold Abrams were told in which movie? Number 2. Who mysteriously vanished off the yacht Lady Ghislaine or Ghislaine? Who mysteriously vanished off the yacht Lady Ghislaine or Ghislaine? Number 3. In which street did the infamous Rose and Frederick West live in Gloucester? In which street did the infamous Rose and Frederick West live in Gloucester? Number 4. What is actor Michael Caine's real first name? What is actor Michael Caine's real first name? My name is Michael Caine. Yeah, that's the one. Number 5. The US President Andrew Jackson was nicknamed Old what? US President Andrew Jackson was nicknamed Old what? Number 6. In which country could you watch rugby at Ellis Park? In which country could you watch rugby at Ellis Park? And I found out that downstairs were laughing at my what did the Vikings do for us, what did the Romans do for us, as in from Life of Brian, what did the Romans do for us? Other than build roads and buildings and baths and all those sorts of things. Number 7. Which saint is on the Pope's signet ring? Number 7. Which saint is on the Pope's signet ring? Number 8. What colour are the stars on the flag of the European Union? What colour are the stars on the flag of the European Union? Number 9. Which country had a president with a spouse named Ladybird? Which country had a president with a spouse named Ladybird? Sounds like the people that James Bond, the ladies that James Bond gets involved in, doesn't it? They're all sort of single-named words like Ladybird. But it's not. This time it's a spouse of a president of which country? Number 10. Jaap Stam left Manchester United to go to which club? Jaap Stam left Manchester United to go to which club? Don't worry if you don't know that one, because I've never heard of Jaap Stam. So I don't even know where he went, because I've never even heard of him. But it'll mean something to somebody. Number 11. Who won the Super Bowl XL in 2006? Who won the Super Bowl XL in 2006? Number 12. In which country was the scientist Gabriel Fahrenheit born? In which country was the scientist Gabriel Fahrenheit born? Number 13. Who directs and acts in The Good Shepherd? Who directs and acts in The Good Shepherd? Number 14. What do Harvard rules govern? What do Harvard rules govern? Right, here's one for you mathematicians. In mathematics, the abbreviation HCF stands for what? In mathematics, the abbreviation HCF stands for what? Number 16. How many seconds are there in a single round of championship boxing? How many seconds are there in a single round of championship boxing? Number 17. Whose songs were featured in the movie Toy Story? Whose songs were featured in the movie Toy Story? Number 18. Which actress, famous as a TV detective, was christened Elena Lydia Mironov? Which actress, famous as a TV detective, was christened Elena Lydia Mironov? First name Ilynea. Elena Lydia Mironov. Number 19. Which was the last host nation to have the Olympic Games opened by the country's king? Which was the last host nation to have the Olympic Games opened by the country's king? Now, bearing in mind that this book is 5 years old, I don't think that will have changed, but we might have to debate that if somebody thinks differently when we get to the answer. Number 20. Which aspect of the weather is brontophobia a fear of? Number 20. Which aspect of the weather is brontophobia a fear of? Number 21. Which of these games has the largest playing area? Polo, soccer, tennis. Polo, soccer, tennis. Number 22. How many ribs has the human body? How many ribs has the human body? Number 23. For those of you that like sitcoms and things, Grace and Favour was a sequel to which sitcom? Grace and Favour was a sequel to which sitcom? I'd actually say which comedy sitcom. I'd add that extra word in just to help you along. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. Number 24. Which England cricketer returned from India in February and Australia in December 2006? Which England cricketer returned from India in February and Australia in December 2006? Number 25. What nationality was mathematician Sir Isaac Newton? What nationality was mathematician Sir Isaac Newton? Number 26. What type of creature is equally at home on land and in the water? What type of creature is equally at home on land and in the water? And going back to our last question, it's not a black pig. Okay, it's not a black pig. That's not the answer. What type of creature is equally at home on land and in the water? Number 27 for the chemists. How many oxygen atoms are contained in a molecule of water? How many oxygen atoms are contained in a molecule of water? Number 28. PC, Stamp and Quinan worked at which police station on TV? PC, Stamp and Quinan worked at which police station on TV? Number 29. What is the study of fluids moving in pipes known as? We've had that question before in another quiz. What is the study of fluids moving in pipes known as? And 30. Which band asked, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Which band asked, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Right, so that's read through slowly. I will zip through them one final time so you can catch up on any you're not sure of or any you missed on the first time round. And then we'll do the answers. Okay, if you're ready. Number 1, the true life exploits of Harold Abrahams were told in which movie? Number 2, who mysteriously vanished off the yacht Lady Ghislaine or Ghislaine? Number 3, in which street did the infamous Rose and Frederick Westlist live in Gloucester? Number 4, what is actor Michael Caine's real first name? Number 5, US President Andrew Jackson was nicknamed Old what? Number 6, in which country could you watch rugby at Ellis Park? Number 7, which saint is on the Pope's signet ring? Number 8, what colour are the stars on the flag of the European Union? Number 9, which country had a president with a spouse named Ladybird? Number 10, Jaap Stam left Manchester United to go to which club? Number 11, who won Super Bowl XL in 2006? Number 12, in which country was the scientist Gabriel Fahrenheit born? Number 13, who directs and acts in The Good Shepherd? Number 14, what do Harvard rules govern? Number 15, in mathematics, the abbreviation HCF stands for what? Number 16, how many seconds are there in a single round of championship boxing? Number 17, whose songs were featured in the movie Toy Story? Number 18, which actress famous as a TV detective was christened Ilyana Lydia Mironov? Number 19, which was the last host nation to have the Olympic Games opened by the country's king? Number 20, which aspect of the weather is brontophobia, the fear of? 21, which of these games has the largest playing area? Polo, soccer or tennis? Number 22, how many ribs has the human body? 23, Grace and Favour was a sequel to which sitcom? 24, which England cricketer returned from India in February and Australia in December 2006? 25, what nationality was mathematician Sir Isaac Newton? 26, what type of creature is equally at home on land and in water? 27, how many oxygen atoms are contained in a molecule of water? 28, PC, Stamp and Quinan worked at which police station on TV? 29, what is the study of fluids moving in pipes known as? And finally, 30, which band asked, what the frequency, Kenneth? What's the frequency, Kenneth? Okay, so that's all the questions in our final round tonight. We will go through and tell you the answers. And let's see how you've done on this one. Number 1, the true life exploits of Harold Abrahams were told in which movie? It's Chariots of Fire for number 1. Who mysteriously vanished off the yacht Lady Ghislaine? Number 2 is Robert Maxwell. In which street did the infamous Rose and Frederick West live in Gloucester? Number 3 is Cromwell Street. Number 4, what is actor Michael Caine's real name? Real first name. It's Morris. Number 5, US President Andrew Jackson was nicknamed Old what? It's Old Hickory. Number 6, in which country could you watch rugby at Ellis Park? It's South Africa. Number 7, which saint is on the Pope's signet ring? It is Saint Peter. Number 8, what colour are the stars on the flag of the European Union? It is yellow. Number 8, yellow. Number 9, which country had a president with a spouse named Lady Bird? It was number 9 is USA. Number 10, Jaap Stam left Manchester United to go to which club? It was Lazio. Number 11, who won the Super Bowl XL in 2006? It was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 11. In which country was the scientist Gabriel Fahrenheit born? Number 12 is Germany. Number 13, who directs and acts in The Good Shepherd? It is Robert De Niro. Number 13, Robert De Niro. Number 14, what do Harvard rules govern? It is American football. Number 14. Number 15, in mathematics, the abbreviation HCF stands for what? It's highest common factor. Number 16, how many seconds are there in a single round of championship boxing? It is 80 seconds. Number 16. Number 17, whose songs were featured in the movie Toy Story? It is Randy Newman. Number 17, Randy Newman. Number 18, which actress famous as a TV detective was christened Ilyana Lydia Mironov? It was Helen Mirren. Number 19, which was the last host nation to have the Olympic Games opened by the country's king? The answer in the book is Spain. Number 19, Spain. Number 20, which aspect of the weather is brontophobia the fear of? I didn't know this one, but it is thunder. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. Which of these games has the largest playing area? Polo, soccer, or tennis? Number 21 is polo. Massive pitch on a polo pitch because they run up and down on horses at 10 to the dozen. Number 22, how many ribs has the human body? Number 22, the answer is 24. Answer 24, question 22. Number 23, Grace and Favour was a sequel to which sitcom? It's Are You Being Served? Do you remember Are You Being Served? Used to like watching that with John Inman. I'm free! That's the one. I'm free. Number 24, which England cricketer returned from India in February and Australia in December 2006? It was Marcus Trescothick. Number 25, what nationality was mathematician Sir Isaac Newton? He was English. Number 26, what type of creature is equally at home on land and in the water? It is an amphibian. Number 27, how many oxygen atoms are contained in a molecule of water? It is 1, H2O. So 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. So the answer is 1 to number 27. Number 28, PCs Stamp and Quinnan worked at which police station on TV? The answer is Sun Hill. Sun Hill, number 28. Number 29, the question we've had in a previous quiz. What is the study of fluids moving in pipes known as? It is hydraulics. Hydraulics. And finally, tonight, number 30. Which band asked, what's the frequency, Kenneth? The band is REM. REM. Right, okay. Going back, Michael says 13 must be 180. Well, it might be 180, but it says 80 on my answers, so I'm not into boxing. If you agree with Michael that it's 180, we'll call it 180. Number 14, please. Number 14. What was number 14? What do Harvard rules govern? It is American football. Number 14, the answer is American football. It is possible they've just missed the 1 off the answer, isn't it? It says 80 here, but it could well be 180. It did seem rather short, 80, because I would have said, if I had to guess, I'd have said 120, 2 minutes. But it sounds like it's a round off 3 minutes, doesn't it? Number 13. You want it read again? Number 13. Who directs and acts in The Good Shepherd? It is Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro. Or was that the score, 13? Okay, put your scores up and let's see how you've done this evening on the final round tonight. 3-minute rounds, yeah, well, it's 180 then, isn't it? It's definitely, because 80 would only be 1 minute and 20 seconds. 12, well done. N3, please. N3 what? Answer 3. Answer 3 was Cromwell Street. That was where Rose and Fred West lived. Doug and Maureen, 12. Sue, 6. Angela, 19. Michael, 13. The Rivers, 21. Karen, 15. Michael got 180. That's a good score. Cassie, 20. Steph, number 3. What answer to number 3? The answer to number 3 is Cromwell Street. Cromwell Street. It's where Fred and Rose West lived in Gloucester. 15 for Michael. 13 for John. Malcolm, I lived there at the... Malcolm, you lived in Gloucester Street, in Cromwell Street in Gloucester when Fred West was there. Goodness me. Scary bloke. Oh, Diana lived there, not you. Okay. Diana lived in Cromwell Street in Gloucester when Fred West was there. Goodness, scary times. Steph, 22. Well, goodness. How have we all done? You've done pretty well this evening. Thank you all for joining us. Those on YouTube and on Facebook. It's been nice for you to join us this evening. I will be here at the usual time next week. If you want me to do another week next week, I'm happy to carry on. I've got plenty more questions in my book that's got mistakes in it. Keeps you on your toes if there's mistakes in the books, doesn't it? But if you want to do a round, do drop me an email, give me a phone call. Let me know what you're proposing to do. If it's a bit different, we'll check it's going to work out all right. But yeah, be happy to have any rounds. It's always nice to mix it up a bit. Yeah, and it is a grotty evening tonight. But the nice thing is it's a bit cooler. It's been really hot this week. It's nice having it a little bit cooler. Not the new music, no. Right. You didn't like Rainbow. You preferred Joy, did you, to Rainbow? I shall have to change the music again. And I thought I would change it. I didn't think anybody would notice the new music. It's actually done by the same guy who's kindly let me have it all to use. But I didn't realise anybody would actually notice. But thank you for all coming along. If you want to join us tomorrow, our main live stream service is at 9:30. And of course, if you want to go to church for communion, that is at 11 o'clock. And don't forget, especially on 10:30 on Wednesday, we have Bishop Karen with us. It is a ticketed service. That doesn't mean there will be actually tickets, but we are asking you to ring me up and say, are we okay for numbers? Because we are up around 40 odd, I think, on the numbers already, and we've got to be socially distanced. So we reckon we can get somewhere around about 45, 48 in. So if you would like to come on Wednesday and you haven't already rung me to say you're coming and get your name on the list, if you could give me a ring on 778169, that would be brilliant. We'd rather you just didn't turn up, because if we get like 40 people turn up who are not on the list, that could cause a little bit of problem, and we obviously don't want to turn people away and upset people. So if you'd like to come on Wednesday, that's fine. Do give me a ring, 778169. I can put your name on the list, and then if we've got too many people, I can say, well, hang on, we'll just have to check whether we can fit you in, and I can ring you back and let you know. Everything will work better if we do it that way. And we're obviously looking forward to Bishop Karen being with us on Wednesday. It's always nice when we get a special visitor come into the service. So I will say good night. I will shut the quiz down for this evening, and I will see you next week. 7:30 for the quiz, 6 o'clock for the live news programme. Don't know what we're covering yet next week. We'll see what the week brings and see what stories come in. I say the services tomorrow at 9:30, 11 o'clock in church tomorrow, and 10:30 on Wednesday. Hope to see lots of you then. So I'll say good night and see you again soon.